Hello and welcome. You're watching Unscripted. I'm Aaron Lingdo.
I'm Francesca Mascarenas, and this week we're at Garam Daram, ready to indulge in something sinful.
No New Year resolutions for us clearly, except of course to bring you the latest in entertainment.
We've lined up the hottest stories that made headlines in the first week of 2017.
The Golden Globes, London Men's Fashion Week, trending celebrities, and the latest movies and music.
All coming up on the show, so don't go anywhere. The British singer and songwriter Ed Sheeran has released 2 singles in the first week of the new year.
Since he's been on a nearly 2-year-long hiatus, he released not 1 but 2 singles, Shape of You and Castle on the Hill.
The Grammy Award-winning Sheeran has become one of Britain's top-selling artists in recent years, and he has written and co-written various tracks for artists like One Direction, Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber.
Francesca, did you know that he initially intended Shape of You for Rihanna and then changed his mind?
Really? Well, too bad for Riri.
Running from the law through the backfields and getting drunk with my friends. Had my first kiss on a Friday night. I don't reckon that I did it right. Girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me.
Coming up, we have Francesca in conversation with the lead actors of the film Ok Jaanu, the very gorgeous Shraddha Kapoor and Aditya Roy Kapoor, exclusively on Unscripted. Let's take a look.
Hi and welcome. I'm in conversation with Shraddha Kapoor and Aditya Roy Kapoor, who are acting together for the second time in their film Ok Jaanu. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Before we talk about the film, I want to talk about this on-screen chemistry that you guys have going, because it's really working.
Oh,
How do you all manage to do that?
We don't kind of discuss something like that. We, the first film, I think from the first day we even met, there was something that we got along in a certain way, and we formed this kind of friendship where we were kind of really comfortable with each other and were really easy around each other, and I think that translated onto screen in Ashiki. And when we got onto set 3 years later, I think after our first shot we realized that it's kind of just the same.
Tell us about the film. Tell us about Ok Jaanu.
As you said, like the moment we started shooting for it together, it all just felt like, you know, it felt like almost like an extension of shooting 3 years ago.
Okay.
So not much has changed actually. He's still the same. He's still as passionate and into his character, into his prep and all of that. He was exactly like that during Ashiki as well. And yeah, he still has his strange but funny sense of humor. And
Strange
but funny sense of humor, which I crack up on a lot, and it's great.
So were there a lot of pranks and all on set?
Oh, he's perpetually pulling one on me every 5 minutes, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a really different film to shoot from Ashiki. Ashiki was a little more intense, and I think that kind of film dictates that you kind of maintain that mood off camera as well and on set. And this one didn't have any of those requirements. It was a fun film and required us to bring more of our kind of personalities to the character. So we kind of that gives you a bit of a free for all, because then set is fun and you don't have to really like go off into the corner and like be on your own and stuff like that. So the shooting experience was fun. We shot this film really quickly. We shot it in 40 days, which is very fast for a motion picture.
For sure.
Now, you all have had very interesting careers in Bollywood so far. Shraddha, tell me some of your experiences, maybe some high points, some low points that you've experienced along the way.
High point to begin with is to be a part of films in general. Just to do movies is a big high point, I think, for me. And I think a low point would have probably been that my first 2 films didn't do really well.
Okay.
So that was a little bit, it was difficult to handle that, but that keeps happening as well, hits and misses, that's a part and parcel. So yeah, you got to keep dealing with that.
True. Aditya, what about you?
You know, I just started thinking about it once you asked the question.
Okay.
And there's so many of both, actually. An actor's life is filled with uncertainty. You sometimes don't know where the next job is going to be coming from.
True.
You need someone to employ you. So starting off as an actor 7-8 years ago, that was what life was like, and it's been a roller coaster full of ups and downs. My first 3 films, I worked with some very big stars and lovely actors, and those were priceless experiences for me, because you get to learn, as you might think, from just working with them and being around them. So those 3 films, though they didn't work at the box office, in fact, at that early stage of my career, I didn't even get into it with any expectations. I didn't even think of what the film would do, you know, at the box office. That wasn't really my thought, my criteria for like being happy or not. I was just happy that I was in this new, like, Disneyland. Like, just being here and I'm in this film, and like what it does, I actually didn't care. It was really so funny now that you asked me. And not every Friday is going to be a good one. So if you make your peace with that early on, I think it sets your tone for going forward.
How is it working with Shad Ali? It's the first time that you all have both worked with him, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, anytime anybody asks me this question, how is it working with Shad Ali, I just immediately think of his antics on set and how he's like a full masti kind of a person to work with, in the sense that he has a lot of fun on set, in his own way. He has his own thing going. His own way of being and directing us. So yeah, we had a very close team, and a very good time. I think that tone needs to be set from the captain, from straight from him. So that's the director's prerogative. And he needs to do that, and that's what he did. He set the tone.
What about traveling? Do you guys like to travel?
I enjoy traveling, yes.
So what are any favorite destinations in South Asia?
I've been to the Maldives. It's beautiful. I did a 8-day liveaboard dive trip where I got my advanced diving license, which was extremely memorable.
It was really great talking to both of you. I wish Ok Jaanu all the very best, and don't forget to watch the film in theatres next to you. And thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Those were the Bollywood stars Shraddha and Aditya in conversation with Francesca. We're taking a very short break here on the show. When we come back, we have for you the highlights from this year's first award ceremony in Hollywood, the Golden Globes, followed by our review of the film Allied starring Brad Pitt and Marion Cotillard. So don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. You're watching the latest entertainment news with me, Francesca, and my handsome co-anchor, Aaron.
Francesca, you just want to be a star.
No, it was an honest mistake. But while we're talking about stars, do you know who the latest Hollywood diva to get her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is?
Do you really want me to guess? Because I know you're going to tell me anyway.
Yeah, you know me too well. It was Viola Davis, who's known for her roles in the films Eat, Pray, Love, The Help, and most recently Suicide Squad, who received the 2,596th star.
Wow, I didn't realize how many stars have been cemented over the years. Would be nice to find out some popular names who still don't have their stars on the Walk of Fame.
Aaron, that's really wicked. And now you've got me thinking.
Walk of Fame, Viola Davis.
This is becoming a starry episode. Up next, we have the Stardust Awards, one of Bollywood's biggest nights, which took place in Mumbai, the entertainment capital of India.
Salman Khan's Sultan, Sonam Kapoor's Neerja and Karan Johar's Ae Dil Hai Mushkil were the night's big winners.
The awards gala was attended by celebrities like the Bachchans, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Sridevi and Priyanka Chopra. The 34-year-old actress who recently presented an award at the Golden Globes won Global Icon Award.
And now we have the highly anticipated awards show, the first of 2017, the Golden Globe Awards. Let's take a look.
The Golden Globe goes to...
And the Golden Globe goes...
And the Golden Globe goes to...
The year's first major award show began with the 74th Annual Golden Globe Awards that were held at the Beverly Hilton on Sunday in LA.
The Golden Globes are starting, but I'm stuck here in this mess. All the nominees are inside waiting there for me. Think of all the stars I'll see.
It started with the stunning red carpet appearances by the usual suspects and moved on to the regular felicitation ceremony to kickstart the world-famous Globes this year, which also had a few surprises in store for us.
Behind that white Ford Bronco,
Jimmy Fallon!
Comedian and talk show host Jimmy Fallon hosted the evening and made sure that every movie buff in the audience and at home were appropriately amused with his witty banter.
Thank you! Hi!
Very, very exciting.
Now this one came as no surprise considering the movie's outstanding performance at the recent film festivals. La La Land did not disappoint at the Globes either.
Ryan Gosling. La La.
The film went on to win 7 awards, including Best Actor Male to Ryan Gosling.
This isn't the first time I've been mistaken for Ryan Reynolds, but it's getting out of hand.
And the Golden Globe goes to Emma Stone.
And Best Actor Female to Emma Stone.
Hope and creativity are two of the most important things in the world, and that's what this movie is about.
The Golden Globe goes to Damien Chazelle for La La Land.
As well as Best Director to Damien Chazelle.
My parents back home in New Jersey, who I think are watching, my sister Anna, for supporting me and believing in me when I told you I wanted to make movies when I was like 3 years old. You said, okay.
Not only Emma Stone, there were other celebs who won their first Globe at the event. Casey Affleck won his first ever Globe for Best Drama Actor for the film Manchester by the Sea.
And there's really no award that belongs to just one actor. I wish that Michelle could be on stage with me because she made most of it work.
Another first-timer at the Globes this year was our very own Indian beauty, Priyanka Chopra, who presented the award for the Best Actor Drama category to Billy Bob Thornton.
You got it. Moonlight!
The independent coming-of-age film Moonlight continued its winning spree at the Globes as well, sweeping the Best Drama Movie trophy.
Coming to the stage
and now it's time to applaud the star of the Golden Globes this year, who was nominated for the 30th time. Actress Meryl Streep received the Lifetime Achievement Award, and let's not forget that powerful speech she gave after receiving it. She definitely nailed it.
So Hollywood is crawling with outsiders and foreigners. And if we kick them all out, you'll have nothing to watch but football and mixed martial arts, which are not the arts.
The Golden Globes proved that La La Land and Moonlight has been everyone's favorite this past year, and it will be interesting to see what the Oscars have in store for us.
La La Land.
Those were the winners of the evening at the Golden Globe Awards 2017 that were held in LA last week, with all in attendance dressed to impress.
Like every episode, we now bring you our movie pick of the week, where we're reviewing the Hollywood flick Allied that was released in India last week and has got a lot of people talking Let's go find out what it's all about.
Allied is directed by Oscar-winning director Robert Zemeckis. The movie is a World War thriller and the screen sizzles with the chemistry between Brad Pitt and Marion Cotillard.
Hey, what happened to my kiss?
The story is about how the problems in this crazy world amount to nothing next to the troubles of two people in love.
There's no easy way to say what we're about to say.
We suspect your wife is a German spy.
Ordinary life during wartime, including bureaucratic entanglement and everyday pleasures, are evoked in fine detail. Zemeckis has made more ambitious and dazzling films like Back to the Future, Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Castaway, but this one may be the most purest and relaxed demonstration of his mastery.
Everything is a test.
You were different with me last night.
Different?
Like you were angry.
It infuses a venerable genre and a familiar period with new interest. The film teases your expectations and conceals cards in its impeccable sleeves. Marion Cotillard's performance in a remarkable series of dresses, coats, hats and trouser suits is the key to the film's spell.
Come with me and be my wife.
Brad Pitt perfectly fits the role and the chemistry between the two lead actors justifies the plot.
You'll sleep on the roof. In Casablanca, that's where husbands go. They're watching us.
Let's see what people on social media have to say about this film.
I didn't have the best time watching Allied. I really wanted to. There were certain elements of this film that I did enjoy, like the opening bit in Morocco. But then when the film moved to London, the tone completely shifted and the pacing started to be a bit wobbly and it kind of lost me.
Just his approach to romance is not really effective here because he seems to be putting more passion into the visuals going on around these two people than what's going on between these two people.
This film makes you feel like an adult whose intelligence is respected by the intricate thematic plot. It satisfies your thirst for excitement by clean and breathless action sequences. Allied is a good watch with your friends, definitely a good watch with your partner, but I would suggest you refrain from watching this one with your family simply because of the swearing, sex and smoke.
War movies are real eye-openers for the rest of us who have been so fortunate not to experience the ordeal firsthand. It's not my favorite kind of movie to go and watch, but when with Brad Pitt in the lead role, I might just go watch this one. I hope our review helped you to decide whether you go watch the movie or not.
We'll take a short break now on the show, and on the other side is our favorite part where we are unveiling all things stylish, followed by the movies and music that is trending on our charts. So stay tuned.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for watching us on Unscripted.
Last week, London kicked off its first menswear fashion week of 2017 that was launched back in 2012 in the fashion capital.
The English high street label Top Man Design opened the fashion week with a collection that was inspired by the 90s.
The British rapper Tinny Temper made his catwalk debut with a minimalistic casual wear collection inspired by architecture and the everyday man.
And Britain's Dame of Fashion, Vivienne Westwood, the biggest name at the 4-day event, wrapped up London Men's Fashion Week with an eclectic collection showcasing edgy designs that included dresses for men.
Get a better look at the collection that kicked off the London Men's Fashion Week 2017.
As you just saw, London played host to 2017's first Fashion Week that was dedicated to the best from the world of men's fashion. Style, both quirky and classic, marched down the runways in clothes that will make you want to revamp your wardrobe. Let's take a closer look at the London-based label, Top Man Design, and your time starts now. This is how it looks when you stare directly into the sun. Eye-catching fluorescent hues were all over the runway. Easy silhouettes and laid-back style, in a good way, took center stage. Prepare to be inspired by the 1990s look. Let your sweater wear you. If it's loose, then you know that you are on the right track. Add some quirky prints and logos to your pullover and tell the world that you take your sense of humor very seriously. Neon is the order of the day. Give boring jackets a rest and tap into your bright side. Some fluorescent coming right up. Wide leg jeans are highly recommended. Go through life with ease and leave that extra effort at home for once. The 1920s high-waisted pants have surfaced to an all-new high this year. Let's keep our attention below the belt, I say. We have a soft corner for sports shoes this season. They're no longer restricted to the gym. My favorite has to be the pink jogger pants and jacket look, teamed up with a black and white t-shirt. It's trendy and well-balanced. Keep it neat. Be it short crops or long silhouettes, make sure you get the right kind of jacket that works on your frame. And come what may, don't fret to show off your socks. Fashion and style takes so many risks that makes it so much more interesting. You have a lot to choose from. All you need to do is make the right kind of decision. Boys, it's time to reinvent your wardrobe and keep it off the charts in 2017.
Those were some great looks for men to usher in the new year. And who said girls get to have all the fun?
Yeah, it's time for me to go shopping.
Oh, I love to shop. Maybe we could go together on the weekend. Okay, while we are making our shopping plans, you go check out the songs that are trending on our charts this week.
Mon Amour is a song from the movie Kabul. It is sung by Vishal Dadlani and the music has been composed by Rajesh Roshan. Zalima is a song from the movie Rais. The singers are Arijit Singh and Harshdeep Kaur and the music has been composed by Ram Sampath. Major Lazer has released a new music video called Believer. The video draws inspiration from the Syrian conflict and the flow of the music goes well with the visuals. BB Rexa has released her new music video, I Got You. The video is gloriously shot in a desert with music that goes well with her dance moves. You know, I keep needing to update my playlist with new songs releasing almost every week. Francesca, how do you keep up?
Aaron, honestly, if it wasn't for this show, I would be the last to find out about new songs. You know, sometimes in a club, I just pretend to mouth the lyrics of the songs that have like the entire crowd singing along. It's so embarrassing.
I can totally picture that. While I continue to poke some fun at this one, you go check out the movies which released this week.
वाह, क्या कमाल की लड़की है।
इधर क्या देख रहा है? नोटबुक निकाल।
Haramkhor is a Hindi film directed by Shlok Sharma. The film stars Nawazuddin Siddiqui and Shweta Tripathi.
तुम मुझसे नहीं उससे प्यार करती है। तुम मत नहीं तेरे में।
मैं तो मम्मी हूँ नहीं, ना पापा भी।
तो कौन हो? मैं पेरिस जा रही हूँ, आर्किटेक्चर पढ़ने।
मैं यूएस जा रहा हूँ, ज़ाकरबर्ग को कंपटीशन में।
Ok Jaanu is a romantic drama film directed by Shahid Ali, which is an official remake of the Tamil film O Kadal Kannamai. It stars Shraddha Kapoor and Aditya Roy Kapoor.
There are no more patriots, just rebels and tyrants.
So which are you?
Triple X, Return of Xander Cage, is an American action film directed by DJ Caruso and written by F. Scott Fraser. It stars Vin Diesel and Deepika Padukone.
And try to look dope while you're doing it.
Movies and music to ensure that you have a fantastic weekend.
And boys, don't forget to go shopping. You never know, you may bump into us while we get our weekly dose of retail therapy.
Francesca, we decided we'd go shopping together, but just this one time, not every week, okay?
Aaron, you're being mean again.
I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for watching us on Unscripted.
See you next week where the drama continues at the same time on the same channel.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Francesca. See ya.